All right, that was 2 cans of my peaches into my greased crock pot. I'm coming in next with just some light brown sugar. We're just gonna cover our peaches for this amazing and decadent little summertime treat. I have a little bit of lemon juice just to offset some of that sweetness right on top of our peaches. And then I'm gonna come in with my favorite, some vanilla abstract. We're just gonna go right on in with just a touch of that, just like so. Once we have that into our greased crock pot, I'm just gonna go ahead and give that a slight stir before we move on to our next step. All right, I'm gonna bring in a medium mixing bowl for our topping. I have just a rolled oat. We're gonna go in with 1 cup of our rolled oats right into our mixing bowl. I love making this recipe for the summertime, anything with peaches, and you can count me in. I have half a stick of butter melted that we're just gonna pour on top of our oats, just like so. And then I'm gonna come in again with our light brown sugar. I'm gonna go in with about 3/4 cup to about a cup, depending on how sweet you like it. I always tend to like it a little sweeter, so I go a little heavier on our brown sugar right into our mixing bowl. I'm gonna grab my 1/4 cup and some flour. We need 3/4 cup of our flour. 1, boop, 2. Well, that was a little heavy, so we'll go just a touch light on this next one. And 3, perfect. All right, and with that, I'm gonna come in with our baking powder. I love a good crock pot dessert in the summertime. You can just kind of set it and forget it. We're going in with 1 tablespoon of each of our baking powder and our baking soda. Just a touch, perfect. Now we want some cinnamon. I like to go pretty heavy on our cinnamon. I think cinnamon and peaches is a great combination. So I'm gonna go pretty heavy on our ground cinnamon. Ooh, you can really smell that. Almost made me sneeze. And then I'm gonna come in with our ground nutmeg, just kind of warm it up a little bit. Not too much, it's a pretty strong seasoning, so just a touch of that. And then to kind of offset some of our sweetness, I'm just gonna go in with some fresh sea salt on top of all of our rolled oats, our baking powder, our brown sugar, just like so. I'm gonna go right back in and give this a nice hefty stir so we can get everything incorporated with that butter. All right, that is looking delicious. And we do want to keep that mixture kind of at that consistency, just a touch dry, because that crock pot creates a lot of moisture. We're just gonna go right on over all of our lovely peaches, just like so. Perfect. And I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of spread that out so it covers our peaches for a delicious little crust on our peaches. I think that looks pretty good if you ask me. Perfect. All right, now that we have everything in our crock pot, we're gonna go ahead and grab our lid. Beautiful. And we're going to set this onto high. And we're gonna give this a few hours to cook up and be delicious. Who is ready for peach crumble? All right, I'm gonna turn this off. We've been cooking for about 2-3 hours. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. The brown sugar, the cinnamon, the nutmeg. This looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go right on in. I have my plate ready. All right, let's see. Oh, the crust. Oh, it's like crispy and delicious. Oh my goodness. Those peaches too. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be amazing. I wanna try and get a couple more of those peaches. Oh my gosh, if you could smell this right now too. All right, and we cannot have this without, of course, some ice cream. I have my ice cream scooper. We have our Breyer's vanilla bean because that's the best with any of these desserts. So I'm gonna go right on in, get a scoop, use those muscles. Oh, delicious. Oh my goodness, my mouth is absolutely watering. All right, it's gonna be super, super hot. I mean, you can tell the ice cream's starting to melt, but that crumble, it looks so tasty. That's what I'm most excited about. Get a little bit of everything, get some of our ice cream. Oh. Absolutely delicious. Sweet, a little salty, good texture. Enjoy.